Should you, as a photographer, be willing to work for free? Yes, you should. Now, before you hit the unsubscribe or the dislike, the thumbs down button or whatever, hear me out on this one. What I mean by working for free, and I say that with inverted commas, is not in the sense that, say, if somebody comes to you and says, hey, I've got a wedding, please shoot this for free, or I've got an event, please shoot this for free, or hey, do this shoot and I will tag you and, you know, it's all good for exposure and things. That's an obvious no-no. I don't mean doing that sort of work for free. What I do mean by working for free is that you should do your own self-initiated shoots, even if you're a professional and you have staff even. Because there are always times where you have quiet days, where the phone isn't ringing, and you've got the odd couple of hours to spare where you think, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do a shoot that I've always wanted to do. That's the kind of stuff you should do. Because you may be a portrait photographer, for instance, who only does family photos in a certain style. And, you know, you've been online, you've seen these amazing photos and you're thinking, man, I'd love to have a go at that. Well, go and have a go at that. Prove to people just how good you are and step out of your comfort zone. Because your work may just go viral. You see, just that one photo, whatever it is, you never know, it might get caught on Twitter and it gets shared a million times and then your name goes with it and people know who you are and that raises your profile. Now that may not have happened if you were just sat in the office or in the studio doing the same thing over and over and over. For example, a little while ago, I did a composite photo shoot that I did with a couple of friends just to see if I could do it, if I enjoyed it. That was a free photo shoot, you know, we just did it. It was shot in my living room and things. But within a day of posting those pictures, I had 3 phone calls of people and messages saying, hey, how much do you charge for a shoot? And then I took paid gigs off the back of that. Another one was, I did a photo shoot for a guy that I was working with. We did some portrait shoots just on a lunchtime, just because I had my camera with me and I thought, hey, I'd do him a favor and get some shots done. Step forward another year and I was doing, you know, my composite work and whatever, and I posted a picture on a Facebook group and this photographer in America said that the work is good enough that I should consider doing commercial stuff, you know, TV, movie stills and all that sort of stuff. And I thought, who do I know that could help me get into that world? It was the guy that I did that free photo shoot with, because he works at the BBC. So I messaged him and I said, look, do you know any actors? I'm not after, like, you know, the big stars or whatever, but someone with an agent that I can get a foot in the door and hopefully that sets the ball rolling. And he said, well, it's a bit of a tricky one. They often have their own established photographers and things, and maybe try, you know, work your way up the ladder, try some sort of lower budget productions and what have you. And I thought, oh, okay, that makes sense. You know, I'll try work my way up the ladder. 2 weeks later, I get a phone call from him and he says, do you know what? I've got a gig for you if you're interested. Heck yeah, I'm interested. Basically, Doctor Who had a new spin-off show starting called Class, and he wants me to do a photo shoot with the entire cast of this show at the BBC on their set. And I was like, flip yeah! So, off the back of doing a free photo shoot, just, you know, for fun, on a lunch break, I then got this paid gig with actors, and now I could take those photos to agents and let's see where else that goes. That wouldn't have happened if I was just sitting there with my camera in my bag going, I ain't gonna do this until someone pays me. So instead of being a go-getter, be a go-giver. You see, if you give people what they want, then you will get everything that you want in return. Give and you shall receive. So it's not always about money and getting paid. If you've got nothing else to do and you've got quiet time, go out and shoot. Don't sit there waiting for the phone to ring and emails to come in. Get your work seen, show people just how good you are. So if you agree with this or not, please leave some comments below. It's a controversial subject and I know a lot of people will hate me for even mentioning working for free. But still, it's something that I know often has paid off, because I know it's worked for several photographers, professional photographers with staff who get paid a lot of money on a regular basis, but who still shoot for free and do their own little projects on the side. And what they do, they share them on social media, they blog about them, they get picked up by other social media feeds and things, and it keeps their name at the front of people's minds. And that's the good thing, isn't it? It's these little social media stunts. Think about it. Why do brands like Coca-Cola, that gets paid billions all over the world, go to supermarkets and give you free samples? They don't have to do that. They already get all their money, but they're giving stuff for free away because it's part of their marketing thing and it keeps their name, Coca-Cola, in the front of your mind. It works. If you like this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Happy days.